guys, it's finally here, the day that we're talking about the Fenty Cream Blushes and Bronzers. Now, I have a few of these shades to share with you. I'll be swatching them. We'll be trying a few out on my face. I can't wait to give you guys my thoughts. If you're curious about these, then just keep watching. All right, so let's get right down to business. Now, just to let you guys know, I was trying today to use as much Fenty on my face as possible, but I don't have the Fenty foundation. I actually tried it and I felt like it was a little bit too much coverage for me. So I just already went through with my BB cream and concealer, got my eyebrows done. I did use the Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette on my eyes. I'm working on an Instagram tutorial on this look right now, so hopefully. I've never actually done an Instagram makeup video before, so this will be my first one. Just a really quick little look at this palette. I'm really enjoying it so far. And now that my face is all done, I am so ready for some bronzer. That BB cream is a little lighter than my skin right now, so let's get into it and I'll show you what I've got. So I picked up two of the shades. This is Butter Biscuit and this is Macchiato. I will go ahead and swatch them for you guys. Butter Biscuit is going to be more of a neutral, almost cool toned color, so I really like that this can work great on fair skin. It'll work really great if you do have a cooler skin type and it won't look too orange, where Macchiato, while it's not like super warm, it definitely has more warmth to it than Butter Biscuit does, and it's a little bit darker. I'm going to swatch Amber, my matchstick. Obviously this is a cream, but it's almost like a more powdery feel. It definitely is not as like emollient feeling, but I'll swatch this above the two so you can see the difference. So this is the matchstick in Amber, this is Butter Biscuit and Macchiato. That's one thing that I love about these Fenty bronzers is Rihanna's done a great job of having a great line of different skin tones. So I believe that there were 5 different colors. So you're more likely to find a shade that matches your skin tone and one that you'll really enjoy. So let's get some bronzer on. I'm gonna go ahead and use Macchiato. One thing that I really like about this formula is that it is fairly sheer, especially I think compared to the matchsticks. It definitely has a bit more of a sheer blendable formula, which is great because you can always build it up, but if you are newer to cream products, it's going to be a great way to, have something that's a little bit more user-friendly. I find that these melt into the skin so beautifully. When I was doing my roommate's makeup, I used Butter Biscuit on her because she's more fair than I am, and it looked like skin. It looked so natural and beautiful, and it's not, there's no sheen to it, right? But it looks like skin. It just has that beautiful satin finish. I really enjoy it. You guys can see here, oh, it's such a pretty color. If you are more of like a light to medium skin tone like I am, I think that Macchiato would be the great bronzer shade. I did wear Butter Biscuit the other day and it looked very pretty, but it was very subtle because with having a little more time to go outside these days, even with the weather not being great all the time, I've definitely gotten more sun than I would by your average like early May. And I don't have any powder on my face right now, by the way. I did just set underneath my eyes when I did my eye makeup, but I don't have anything on elsewise, which I would recommend if you're going through with your cream products to stay away from powdering your face too much before you put this on. That looks so good. Maybe I'll just take a little bit, contour under the lip. Okay, now what I'm super excited to share. So I did pick up a few of the cream blushes, and by a few, I mean 4. The only thing is, I think that some of these shades will look very similar on the skin. So if you're looking at getting a few of these, I would recommend trying to keep the shades more varied. I think I'll probably end up taking one of these back just because they are sort of similar. And remember, when you're using a cream product in the pan, it's going to look very stark and really bright, but depending on the brush you use, depending on how much product you put on, you can certainly sheer the product out. So this is Rosé Latte. It's this beautiful like burnt rose color. I'm gonna pop these right underneath the bronzers in the swatches. So I'm gonna build this color up just so you guys can see it more. So we have Rose Latte, which is this beautiful like warm burnt rose, lovely. And then we have Petal Poppin', which is, I believe, one of the most light colors in the collection. This is like a really pretty peachy pink. Now, I was doing like a day to night makeover on my roommate, and so I used Petal Poppin' for her day look and then added Rose Latte to the cheeks for her night look. And like I said, she's fair, but we were able to blend this rosé latte color in, and it looked so beautiful. But there's that Petal Poppin'. That's again just a really nice like peachy pink, I would say. Now I did also get Strawberry Drip and Daiquiri Drip, but I don't think I'm going to be keeping Strawberry Drip because if you look at these colors, I honestly really feel like if I take Daiquiri Drip and Petal Poppin', which is this color here, and mix them together, it's going to look exactly like this. And I feel like these two colors are just too similar, so I definitely tend to lean towards more beautiful, bright, corally colors. So I'm probably just going to keep Daiquiri Drip. This color is so gorgeous because I do think if I mix these bottom two together, I'm definitely going to be able to get a color like Strawberry Drip. So hopefully you guys can see that. These arm swatches, I don't know why, but I always swatch more towards the inside and then I have to do this like awkward turn thing. So I got to start swatching more on the outside. Anyway, YouTuber life. But there are the colors there. So again, this is Daiquiri Drip, you have Petal Poppin' and Rosé Latte. And then of course we have Macchiato, you have Butter Biscuit, and then Amber of the Matchstick. So for today, I really wanted to go through with Daiquiri Drip, but I kind of feel like with my eye color and the lip color that I'm going to end up using, it's going to be too much. All right, so we're going to take Rosé Latte on our synthetic brush here, and I'm just going to tap that on. So I like to sort of spread the pigment out and then blend it in. Oh, so pretty. It really just, it looks so natural. And I know that a lot of people have been kind of complaining about the size of the cream blushes, but if you look like ounce for ounce, the cream blush is $20 and that is 3 grams, so it's 0.1 ounces. And then the bronzer is 32 and that is 6.23 grams, so about twice as much. You know, when you consider the cost of packaging and everything, I don't think it's a big deal. I personally also think that usually you're putting on more bronzer because you have more areas of your face to cover than just your cheeks. So I don't really see it as a big deal. As someone who likes having multiple shades of things, I wouldn't want a lot of one color, and especially with creams because they do expire faster. So I don't really see the big deal in it. I realize that they're a little bit more sheer products, but you know, I was able to take that color and really sheer it out nice using a darker tone. So if you're looking for more bang for your buck, just get a darker, brighter color and then you can sheer it out later. So that's my take on that. But I do really enjoy these. I think that they are really one of the more user-friendly cream products because they do dry down so nicely, but they're very spreadable. Like you really have some time to blend them out. So I have this Kilowatt Duo. I haven't actually even tried it yet. It's got Hustla Baby and Mean Money in it. I'm gonna go ahead and go through with Hustla Baby. So I have not even tried this highlight out yet. When I was doing my eye look, I used the Trophy Wife highlighter. I got that in my BoxyCharm box. It was like a BoxyCharm did a like whole Fenty box for the premium box last month, I believe it was. And so I got that, but I mean, that's what's a topper on my eyes right now. Like I would never be able to wear that as a highlighter. So it's a really pretty eyeshadow. So I'm going to have that poppin' gold shadow to go through for the rest of my life and give to my non-existent children when I die someday, I guess. This is a pretty highlighter, but it does emphasize texture a little bit. I have a little bit going on my cheeks up here, and I feel like you can definitely see it more, but them's the breaks. And I'd also gotten one of the Mademoiselle lipsticks in my BoxyCharm box, but I'm not sure. It might be at the salon, but I have this little mini of the shade Flamingo Acid, which looks super pretty. So let's go ahead and pop this one on. I'll probably end up putting a little bit of liner on the outside of my lips just so that it doesn't run everywhere, but we can pop this on and see what we think. Oh, color. Wow, you guys, the pigment on these is not messing around. So I'm gonna grab a lip liner just to clean up my lip. Yeah, I like that color. And for a matte lipstick, this really feels pretty nice. I think that blush and bronzer looks so pretty. I definitely feel like I have a little more health to my face Granted, some really bright lipstick never hurts. I love these bronzers. The blushes are beautiful. I really don't have a single complaint about these products at all. I adore them. I've really enjoyed most of the things that I've tried from Fenty. I think the only thing is the foundation I didn't like, and it was just too much coverage for me. So I am in love with these. Let me know, is there a color that you guys are gonna pick up of any of these products, or is there a color of the blush that you'd like to see me use in an upcoming video? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I'll see you guys really soon.